Hello, hello, and welcome to Dignity Talks. We're having couples conversations, and this is our series. It's a 20-part series from the House That Dignity Built Ministries that is powered by the Dignity and Direction Group, which is an organization whose mission is to expose resources for 4 E's. That's education, employment, entrepreneurship, and civic engagement. I'm Dr. Dane T. Jones, and I serve as apostle of the House That Dignity Built Ministries and president of the Dignity and Direction Group. So, welcome, welcome. So, if you're new, what we're doing for this series is we are looking at Gary Chapman's cards. They're conversation cards. It's 101 conversation starters for couples by Gary Chapman and Ramon Presson. And we are keeping our answers in this journal that you can find on our Amazon page. And I have a link where you can find it. Now, this one is called the Dignity Talks Journal. And I'll have a link for the journal also on the description of this video when I'm done. But you can also find it by going to our Bible study tab. And let me just get rid of this alert here. And then there's a link there right under the journals. And this is what it looks like here. It's the Dignity Talks journal, and you can just click here to purchase the journal. It'll take you, you can see all of the different journals that we have on the site. Okay. All right. All right. And so let's get started. So, what I generally do for these episodes is I share 5 of the questions from the cards. Now, for this week, we're going to look at questions 56 through 60. I first ask the questions in English, then in Spanish, and then in French. And I ask you to go easy on me with the Spanish and the French. I am just enjoying myself. Oh, and also, I usually will share a new teacup with you. This one is just so adorable to me. It's a little sort of cloud-shaped cup that sits on a star, and on the saucer it has like a little moon. I'll show it to you. The saucer looks like this. Isn't that so cute? That is just so cute to me. And tonight I want to get some sleep. This is just chamomile tea. This is just a cozy chamomile tea, no caffeine, you all. That's so good. It's making me want some cookies to go with that tea. All right, I might do that after the video. But let's get started, shall we? Okay, here's the first question. What is a song or a piece of music that moves or inspires you? ¿Qué canción o pieza musical te conmueve o inspira? Right? Quelle chanson ou morceau de musique vous émeut ou vous inspire? Right. The next question. What quality or skill that you possess would you find most gratifying to have your child imitate as an adult? And in Spanish, that is, ¿qué cualidad o habilidad que usted posee le resultaría más gratificante si su hijo la imitara cuando sea adulto? And in French, quelle qualité ou compétence que vous possédez trouveriez-vous la plus gratifiante si votre enfant vous imite en tant qu'adulte? All right. That was a mouthful. And you all, thank you for letting me practice these languages with you here. All right, 58. If you could win any competition in the world, what would it be? Si pudieras ganar cualquier competición en el mundo, ¿cuál sería? And then French, that is, si vous pouviez gagner n'importe quelle compétition dans le monde, quelle serait-elle? Right. Number 59. What non-biblical historical event would you like to have witnessed? ¿Qué evento histórico no bíblico te gustaría haber presenciado? And in French, aquel événement historique non biblique, auriez-vous aimé être témoin? All right, and our last question for the evening is number 60. I'm just going to move it up so that you can see it as well. Name the Old Testament event that you wish you could have witnessed. Oh, wow, what a great question. And then name the New Testament event in addition to the resurrection, so not the resurrection, that you wish you could have witnessed. Or, and I should have said not the resurrection, it's in addition to. So the assumption is that the New Testament event that you would like to have witnessed in addition to Jesus returning to earth or from the grave, from the tomb. The author is asking that you name another one too, with the assumption that we all would like to have seen now. All right? So in Spanish, nombra el evento del Antiguo Testamento que desearías haber presenciado. Nombra el evento del Nuevo Testamento, además de la resurrección que desearías haber presenciado. And then lastly in French, nomme l'événement de l'Ancien Testament dont vous auriez aimé être témoin. And then nomme l'événement du Nouveau Testament autre que la résurrection dont vous auriez aimé être témoin. All right. All right, we made it. We made it through, okay? Well, thank you so much for spending time with me today for couples conversations. And don't forget, this can be used for singles as well. You can use these questions while dating. You can use these questions with loved ones, like siblings and parents and children. You can ask them as well. And also, you can ask these questions of yourself so that you can dig more into who you are, knowing as much about yourself as possible. Because let's face it, it's hard to tell someone else who we are if we don't know. All right. Okay. Well, thank you so much for spending some virtual time with me this evening. I'm Dr. Dainty Jones, and this has been Couples Conversations. Good night.